This is Beyonce on the Ellen show for the first time. I used to love Ellen. It's so disappointing to find out that she's not what we thought she was, you know? I feel that way about a lot of famous people lately. It's like very disappointing. I'm disappointed in the world. But anyway, you can tell Ellen is very excited for this interview. I hate that it's outside. It must have been like, I know she used to go to, in Central Park. She's like yelling. I don't love that. But Beyonce is not yelling. Beyonce sounds great. Ellen's just, I think, going to bother me.
Taking you so long?
I don't know what's taking you so long.
I've been asking for you I've been asking for you.
Ellen, why does she always do that? What's taking you so long? Like, don't call them out. I don't want to come back to your show if you're going to be calling me out. I'm here, aren't I?
Such a big fan. I always said I couldn't wait to come out and dance with you guys, but I didn't do it just now.
Yeah. I'll dance with you before the show's over. I'm dancing with you. Good. I promise. So, and it's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Beyonce.
Happy birthday.
Now, this is special enough, I think, to be in the park. It's a special thing for you to have a birthday like this, to have this big a celebration. But we have a big surprise that is going to freak your freak a little later. I promise you that.
Okay.
It's going to freak your freak.
Big one. And you can cross it off. Not that it's on your life list.
She looks so nervous. Like, Ellen, what are you doing?
Talking about this a lot. We started talking about it yesterday. Justin talked about his life list.
Yes.
He wants to start learning a different language. He wants to be better at golf. What is on your life list?
I have many things. I want to learn Arabic.
Arabic? That seems very hard.
It is very hard. I tried.
Do you know any words at all?
Not at all. No. I want to learn how to cook.
Does she learn Arabic? She wants to learn how to cook. Could she cook? Is there like a little Cooking with Beyonce video? Maybe during COVID. My favorite part about watching these old videos is when they say things like what their dreams are, what they want to be able to do. I can just ask you guys, did she do it? Because she's had 20 years. It's so cool.
Oh, that's why I can't cook. I'm terrible. I want to learn how to skydive.
Wait, really? Why can't she cook?
How to cook.
Cook?
Definitely.
When do you have time to cook?
I don't. That's why I can't cook.
Oh.
I'm terrible. I want to learn how to skydive.
Really? You want to jump out of a plane?
I do, yes.
I used to want to do that, and now I've kind of gotten over that.
I want to skydive so bad, but my kids, I have to be here for them. Like, something happens to me, they don't really have anywhere to go where they would be happy. So I am keeping myself alive. Once they're 18, I'm skydiving.
Really?
You may get over it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I want to also learn how to do point? Ballet dance.
You just go like that. Look, just follow me. Point.
Okay.
What do you mean? You want to do?
Maybe that's why she had those point heel shoes in the video. She wants to be able to do that, so she incorporated it in the video.
Do ballet, like stand on your toes?
Yes, I tried. I actually went to have lessons at Alvin Ailey, and I'm thinking, I did.
It's so cute how she keeps saying, I tried. It's not going very well.
And I'll be able to hang. So I didn't tell anybody it was me. I went and got my tights. I walked in, and I was completely embarrassed. I was horrible.
Really?
Terrible.
I would think that you took dancing. Did you take dance at all?
I did, but it's way. I'm too old to learn how to. You have to start that when you're like 5 years old.
And that's very, very hard to stand on your toes like that.
You have to get calluses. It's really hard.
Yeah. So now you don't want to do it? That was enough?
Well, I still would like to.
Yeah. I know a little ballet. I can pliche, but
cliche.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's all I can do really is
the cliche. Can you show me the cliche?
Not right now.
No. Okay.
No.
That was great.
I don't even know if that's it. All right, so again, I talked to Justin about this yesterday. I have very little time, so I need to know ahead of time, should I get a bridesmaid dress ready for your wedding with Jay-Z? Are you marrying Jay-Z?
I'm not engaged.
You're not engaged?
I'm not. It's a big fat rumor.
It is, but do you think it's a possibility that you will be engaged?
One day I hope to be married, eventually with children. I grew up with both of my parents and my sister, big family. It's important to me, so I'd love to have a family.
Yeah, and so When will you and Jay-Z get married then?
I don't know.
Y'all seem like a great couple.
Thank you.
And he is sweet as can be, isn't
He
he?
is very sweet, very smart.
I met him very smart.
Yes.
He came up to me outside of a sushi restaurant years ago, and I couldn't believe I was seeing Jay-Z, and he walked up to me and said he was a big fan, and I just thought, I didn't even think he'd know who I was.
He's a big fan.
He's a very cool guy. I like him a lot. Now, describe it for people who don't know what he's like, because he seems, kind of tough and everything.
I have been waiting to hear this question answered because I don't get it. I'm so excited to hear what she says.
But he's a sweetheart, isn't he?
He is very sweet, and he's a businessman. He's very intelligent, very talented, very gifted.
And so, is he influencing? I don't know if this is right, but I read that you're.
It's interesting to me that she, like, both times she talked about him, talked about how he was smart and talented and gifted, and those are not things that I would care about in a relationship. But then I have to remember, she's like, this is her public answers. We're not going to know, like, when I describe someone who I love, who treats me well, there's so many things about them that I could just, like, go on, and those would not be things I would choose. But again, I'm not trying to keep my private life private. I was really hoping she was going to say something more than that.
You're 25 today.
Yes.
You want to retire at 30?
Well, I don't want to retire at 30, but I want to be able to relax and take it a lot slower than I work really hard now.
Yeah.
I want to be a lot more picky and just kind of chill out and calm down when I'm 30.
That makes sense. She's still doing huge tours. She's still dropping albums. She's still working really hard. But when you take away the PR aspect of it, of having to do all of these interviews, and she is taking her time to relax and enjoy herself. For Cowboy Carter, she's only doing 9 cities, right? I could be wrong, but something smaller. She's taking a little bit of a break. She's enjoying her family.
Yeah, I think we're going to be disappointed in that. I don't think we want you to slow down.
No, I still want to make albums and do movies, but just at a slower pace.
Yeah. So that's a great
I would love if she did movies again.
goal. I think all of us should put that on a life list to slow down at 30. All right, we have to take a break, and we have a big surprise. I believe it's coming up maybe next. I don't know. Yeah. We'll be right back with Beyonce. We're back with Beyonce. I'm going to wait one more. I'm talking to you this segment, and then there's a commercial. I'm waiting one more segment for the surprise I decided.
Yeah?
I'm drawing it out.
Oh, God.
It's going to freak your freak, though. All right, so not only, we're talking about how busy you are, not only do you have this new CD out, you have Dreamgirls. The movie is getting so much buzz already.
Yes, I had the best time doing that movie.
I bet.
It's changed my whole life.
Yeah?
It was the best
Why is
experience. I learned so much about, it's exciting when I do music, but it's a whole new excitement when I do movies because I'm like a kid all over again, and I'm just as anxious to learn and as excited as I was when I first started this. So it just, made me appreciate music even more, and I fell in love with something new, and I, for the first time, got a chance to show my chops as an actor, which was really exciting.
Well, I'm hearing great things about it, so I can't wait for that to come out. And you lost 20 pounds to do that role?
I did.
And what did you do to lose the 20 pounds?
Well, I did for 2 weeks a fast.
You did. I heard you did the Master Cleanse.
I did the Master Cleanse.
I don't know if anybody knows what that is. I did the Master Cleanse also. I did it for 10 days.
So you know my pain.
Well, I didn't think it was Master Cleanse. It's not. We shouldn't call it a diet. It's not really a diet. No. You do lose weight, but it's a cleanse.
Yes.
And it's you can go onto some website and find out what the Master Cleanse is, but you don't eat for 10 days.
Yes,
and
I did it for 14 days.
You did it for 14.
You're going to make me look it up. Why couldn't you just explain it? Master Cleanse. I mean, like, you really just don't eat, or is she just not saying what you do? Modified juice fast that permits no food, substituting tea and lemonade made with maple syrup and cayenne pepper. Oh, I've done juice cleanses, but I've only done 3 days. But it's like vegetable juice, and I don't do it myself. I buy them. I'm bougie with it. In fact, I should do one soon. That sounds good. I really like the juices, but just to have lemonade with maple syrup and cayenne pepper, that sounds horrible. Okay.
Bad mood, you said?
Yeah, I was very hungry. Therefore, I was evil.
Yeah. Well, everybody told me, for the first 3
I get so moody. When I am hungry, oh my gosh, I literally, it gets to the point where like I'll be being grumpy and not really realizing it, and then I'll be talking to my kids and I'll be like, I'm so hungry, and they're like, I can tell. I'm sorry, I'm beastie.
4 days you're cranky and then you're not hungry anymore. And I never for one day was not hungry. I was hungry
no.
the
Yeah.
entire 10 days.
Me too. And everyone around me, they were eating Krispy Kremes every day.
It's so evil.
When we wrapped the movie,
When I did my juice cleanse, I was so stupid. I did it on Valentine's Day. Like, I had started it a couple days before, but so on Valentine's Day, I couldn't eat, and I was watching everybody have all these chocolates, and oh, it was devastating. I hated myself for that.
I was so excited. That's the first thing I did. I ate a whole dozen of Krispy Kreme donuts. It did defeat the purpose, but it was fun.
You know what's good is when you add vodka to it.
I didn't try that. Next time.
So this album, V-Day, is this is amazing. How did you get away with? You recorded this secretly. How did you do that?
Well, when I wrote Independent Woman and Survivor, all the big Destiny's Child records a couple years ago, it was when I was a new songwriter, so no one expected anything from me. And I just did it for the love of music. And I said, I want to do that again. I don't want to tell anybody. I don't want any pressure. So I did, and I got in the zone.
Where did they think that you were?
I was supposed to be on vacation. It only took 2.5 weeks to do the record. And I told them, don't call me. Let me rest. And they didn't know I was in the studio. And I did, I think, the best record I've ever done.
I love everything I've heard so far. And I love the song.
Up until this point, it's hard for me to imagine that I'm going to love other ones more. But everyone keeps saying, like, because I like this song, I can't wait for you to hear this song. And I'm just like, I have so much to still see. Can you imagine the Beyonce fan I'm going to be at the end of this? You guys, this was like a fan experience on steroids. So crazy.
That one you're doing a little bit later.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, and you have an all-female band, which I love.
Thank you.
I love that.
Yeah, well, I know with R&B music, it wasn't many female bands for me to look up to, and I figured if this generation could see all these sexy, strong, talented women playing these instruments, it would inspire them. I'm all about female empowerment. Everything. I couldn't choose. I only wanted 8 members, but I have 11 girls because they were all so fabulous. It was tough.
And you went on like a search to find them from
all over. I went on a search. I have,
She has 11 members of her band. Well, at that time, that's a lot. I thought they usually only have like a few. I guess I don't know what's normal.
One of the young ladies is from Japan. It was people from Russia, all over the world that came to the auditions. It was
really fantastic.
Exciting.
I love the band, and I love what you're doing, and you're very, very smart. Very smart. So Beyonce, we're going to show you. I just saw this a few minutes ago. This is never before seen footage of you at some age, because we're talking about when you started singing. Take a look at this and tell me how old you were.
Don't make me mad.
I've seen this clip. It's so funny the way that she's just like herself. Oh, I only was paying attention to Beyonce when I saw I didn't see Kelly. Look at how cute and little she is. Okay, let's rewind a little.
Footage of you at some age, because we're talking about when you started singing. Take a look at this and tell me how old you were.
Don't make me mad. We get ready to go to Michael Jackson concert.
So yeah, you going to the Michael Jackson concert?
Yeah.
All right.
Get it. That's so cute.
How old were you there?
I must have been about 6 or 7 or 5 or something like that.
So you started just all of a sudden that talent just came out of you, and your mother said, "Oh my God, you're going to be a big star."
Well, I always loved to perform. I always loved Michael Jackson and dancing to his songs.
Yeah, the way her little head was like, "Make me mad," or whatever the heck she said. That was so cute.
And I loved having the mic in my hand and performing in front of an audience.
And who first, did you just sing to people and people said, "Oh my God, you can sing," and you just started?
No, I was really shy. My mother put me and my sister in dance classes, and my dance teacher, her name was Miss Darlette. She was like, "Baby, sing for me. I heard you over there singing to the track. Sing for me." And I did. And she was like, "You can really sing." And she told me to perform at a talent show, and I started performing. I fell in love with the stage.
She told you to do it, and that you all of a sudden went, well, that lady said I could sing.
Well, yeah, my parents were in the audience. They had never saw me perform before. And
right. So you owe a lot to that lady that actually got you started.
Yeah, I do, actually.
Come on out.
Stop. You guys, I can't. I can't believe they got her there. Happy things make me cry so much. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I just.
And
right. So you owe a lot to that lady that actually got you started.
Yeah, I do, actually.
Come on out.
Oh. Oh, my heart.
I love it. Now, how smart are you to all of a sudden spot this? Had you ever seen anything like that? I mean, I just see that video, and
I knew from little bitty she would be a star. I always told her. And of course, I can't sing.
So then, and you hear her.
And I was singing a song out of tune, and Beyonce finished the song for me, and she hit a note. I said, sing it again. And now, I remind you, she was a very shy girl.
And how old was this?
She was about maybe 6 or 7.
Uh-huh.
And she sung it. And when her parents came to pick her up, I said, she can sing. You know, she can sing. I'm like, yeah, you know, she sings around the house. I said, no, she can sing. She really can sing. And they convinced me to let me put her in some singing competitions and dance competitions. And it's been history since.
Yeah, well, it certainly has. I mean, have you heard anybody? Now do you kind of look for people to, are you trying to spot somebody now?
I'm trying so hard.
Yeah. And then you sign them and manage them. That's what you should do. Yeah, you should be. Well, now,
But there's only one Beyonce.
Yeah, that's the truth. She's a triple threat, as they say. So what should, I'm sure a lot of parents go, my kid sings, but you know, what do...
It's so cute just seeing Beyonce's body language, like how she's like leaning over towards her, like she feels so safe and loves her. That's so cute.
What do you think was special about her that you said, well, no, but she sings?
Now, remind you, when her parents enrolled her, they enrolled her for dance classes. Had nothing to do with singing. She was out of a dance studio.
Right.
But I knew from when I heard that child sing, and then when I saw her on stage for the first time, I knew it, without a doubt, she was going to be a star.
Yeah.
And it's just something
you can see that in the
think.
video, that she's so special. You have that, like, that's adorable. That's adorable. You got to be looking at that going, yeah, I was something. Right?
It's kind of embarrassing, actually.
No, but think about it. You and Jay-Z, when you have little babies, y'all gonna have some cute, special little babies.
Oh, God.
Right?
They do.
How many babies will you and Jay-Z have, do you think?
I know.
She is hilarious.
It's so cool watching these from the future. I feel like I'm psychic. I know everything that's going to happen to her life, and she doesn't even know yet.
I want maybe 2 children.
92? What did you say?
Maybe
2.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I think you should have more than that.
That statement's why she had twins. Because they were like, nope, we're not risking that she decides to stop at 2.
Because they're all going to be very, very talented, right?
I hope so.
No, they will be. They'll be gorgeous and talented little moguls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right, let's bring out your birthday cake and celebrate your birthday. And I'm so glad you celebrated with us.
Is that red velvet?
I hope it's. I love red velvet cake. That's my favorite too.
Is it?
I love it.
I love it.
To you. Happy birthday, dear Beyonce.
cute. I love that.